Hang on, we gotta fix our hat, fix our hair,
We
make our
got
hat
gnats
straight,
flying in our
and
mouth.
so we're just thinking about. We were just talking as we're walking. Today is Wednesday, August 11th.
12th.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I lost today.
Yeah.
Wednesday, August 12th, 2020, and Steve-O and I are out for our evening walk, and we were just broaching the subject of no Big Ten football.
No football
No football this fall.
This fall.
So I said, ooh, that might be something we could chat about, and I bet people would be interested to know what your thoughts are about that.
This is the way I looked at it. This is probably one season that Michigan fans won't cry because they won't have to worry about getting beat by the Buckeyes. So that's, I mean, that's just the way it is.
Because it's been how long since they've won?
Yeah, I don't know. Just Google it. Google the last time Michigan beat Ohio State. It'll tell you how many days and hours and minutes, I think. It's actually pretty funny. So, but anyhow,
so you were on BNI. You were at BNI this morning. Steve's a long-term member of Business Network International, BNI, and since COVID hit, they meet on Zoom every Wednesday morning from 7 to 8:30. So, there was a conversation about that.
A lot of people are, really disappointed, and they don't know what they're going to do with their time now. So, and to me, I know what I'm going to do with my time. I'm going to spend plenty of time building on our house. So that to me is I'm not going to be distracted. Plus hunting season, I'm going to hunt. And come deer season, I'm going to be, in the woods for, used to be I would leave the woods or not go out because, hey, I got to watch Ohio State football.
And what was funny is he's like, hey, I got a cousin that lives in
Southern Illinois.
Southern Illinois on how many acres?
I don't know exactly. I think 150, but
150 acres that said, hey, you should come hunt sometime. And you thought, that's not a bad idea.
Southern Illinois is big buck territory. That's all I got to say about that. Big bucks.
So I said so I knew at that point football was canceled, and so I said, wow.
I probably won't do that. My thing will be I'm committed to getting as much work done on the house, getting it totally buttoned up and everything before snow flies. And then, I don't know, come December or whatever, we may bug out of here for a while.
So we've been on the motorhome hunt. So we are in the market. We have our funds secured, and we're waiting to find the right rig. Steve was on a Zoom call today with a guy who had a rig for sale, and just upon doing not a Zoom.
Yeah, it was a video call.
It was a video call through Facebook Messenger.
Right.
And you determined just from that conversation that that's not what you were looking for.
That's not, yeah. And,
So what are you looking for? Maybe someone that's watching this will have exactly what we're looking for.
Well, I'm looking for a vehicle that's got 22-inch tires because you get a better ride on the taller, bigger tires. I would really like bath and a half, laundry facility, a residential refrigerator, freezer, a big one, full size, because it makes sense. Lounge chairs, I want like theater seating,
leather
seats.
seating,
and it's gotta have lounge. There's got to be room for storage. It doesn't have to be, you got to be able to carry a table with you and a grill, a small grill that can plug into the propane, and really like a gas stove. You don't want to go with electric stove or anything like that.
How many feet, ideally?
Ideally 35 feet. only because that way we can go into national parks, because they do have a limit on how long your vehicle is when you in the national parks. So that would be the ideal length. You know, I mean, if it came down to it to where we would have to, you know, settle for something 37, 38, that would be okay too. We could do that. Hey, they started doing digging up here.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
so anyhow, yeah.
So that's what we're looking for. So if you have, and we're willing to travel to come see it.
Yeah.
We'll do our research and talk to you.
Some of the dealerships will actually fly you. They call it a fly-in by, but you don't have to buy. You just gotta.
How about year, model?
Oh, you know,
Or do you want to just go with like mileage?
I'm kind of going mileage. You know, the Fleetwood is it's a nice motorhome. So, I don't know, you know, I'm just kind of, if I see something that I really like, I do a lot of Google, you know, check into Google reviews on it and see what people have said about it. I found something out today I didn't really like when I heard it, and that's the Ford V10 has aluminum heads. And I just go back to the day of the Chevy Vega and aluminum blocks and what have you, and those always warped and burnt oil and just was a mess. So this particular motorhome today that I talked to the guy about, it had a new engine in it. And so he's at 60,000 miles with a new engine. It's a V10 Ford engine. So that's probably why they went to the Godzilla engine, the V8 7.4 in these newer vehicles. Those things put out some major torque. So
Of course, I know all about that torque
yeah,
stuff.
they're good.
This is why I rely on Steve to build stuff. Like yesterday he was watching YouTube videos on building, because why? He's building. He's getting ready to frame up some stuff, and so we decided, because he's been down helping our neighbor Kevin and Amy on their project. They went up a story, we're going to go up. How big is that room? 16 by 28?
18 by 28.
18
or
by...
I'm sorry, yeah, you're
I
right,
was
16
right.
by 28.
I was right.
Because we can cantilever over the 12-foot basement.
So, and Steve, we were sitting in the living room, he's like, that'll be our eagle's nest. Because see, we name our cottage the Eagle's Nest.
Because we sit up on a hill.
And that's truly...
It's truly what we are.
Going to be... we are eagles. We flock with eagles.
Right.
And we're going to invite people up to the Eagle's Nest and dream and
so we're gonna
play and
have
live.
Some really nice windows looking over the lake. You think you see some sunsets now.
Wait till you see that.
Yeah.
A different viewpoint. All right. I'm going to cut this short because...
yeah, we get too long-winded.
Oh, no. It's the bicep. Oh. It's the shoulder.
Maybe that's why
I've had a really strong workout day, and went to see Dr. Osterhout. He gave me an adjustment, and here's what's so, like, listen to your body. Your body is, like, talks to you. And I was at the gym Monday and then today, and I was lifting. I was doing, arm work. And I was like, I was wondering, why is my left arm stronger than my right? Because I'm right-handed, and just didn't make sense to me until I went to see Dr. Osterhout today, and I walked, and he said, okay, your right hip, your right shoulder, or your left hip, your left shoulder is higher. And then he did like muscle testing,